Yes.
I'm working on it. I gotta narrow down specifics.
No.
Okay, so you need a 19-year-old
19 to
mermaid.
23. 19 to
No,
23.
that sounds exactly like my ex-girlfriend.
Really?
Oh, no,
Is she
no,
still your
don't.
girlfriend or your
Oh,
ex-girlfriend?
God.
Oh,
Ex-girl.
Okay, you
yeah,
gotta tell
yeah.
tell that story, Anthony. Just
So
do
she-
a favor and tell that story.
I promise you, she is my ex-girlfriend.
Can I learn why she's an ex-girlfriend first?
Huh?
You
Can I
most
learn why
certainly
she's an
can.
Yes, you
ex-girlfriend?
can.
because
are-
all of her smells like chocolate hair oil.
I'm
No,
okay with
it's-
that.
No,
We've
no.
already established that. I'm okay with this.
No, it's fine. Actually, that was one of the
Oh
most.
shit, Bomberman! I'm the pirate.
That was
Okay.
one of the multiple reasons why I wanted to stay with her. Actually, was because of that hair that smelled very good, and I
Ooh.
quite that.
But what was the reason why you didn't?
Oh, well, besides the fact that she beat me on a regular basis.
Peach,
Not the
that's
fun
no
way.
good.
Not the good way.
Oh, that's I get confused.
I mean, straight up punched me in the face multiple times.
Aw, why'd you pull that up?
No, wait, just wait for it.
But there was something else that she did. Oh yeah, she shaved our.
What?
So
Oh.
she shaved
Smarty.
what? Gone was
Buddy,
constipated.
we're playing.
I know.
She shaved our initials into my dog.
Whoa, I think we're done with Shade of Grey, guys.
This sounds like a good match. Jill, didn't you want someone who's kind of psycho?
Wait, no. Wait,
No, you gotta hear this story. You gotta hear this story.
I don't want full
Too
on
late. You gotta
psycho.
hear this. You gotta hear
Just
this.
full on psycho. Is
Just-
there
I was
like a
thinking,
level
like,
of psycho?
No, I was thinking like
There's apparently a
semi
level
mixed
of
bad
psycho
decisions
that is
sometimes.
crazy.
Yeah, from what I understand, she's been taking medication. I don't know. I don't know really well because there was
Well,
straight.
see, she's on medication, so she's not full on crazy. She's just
Right.
like a little bit
Insane.
crazy.
Oh,
If I were
Semi-crazy.
you,
Yeah.
I would be more happy with the fact that she only shaved your dog and didn't carve it into your dog.
That's true.
that I'm happy about. My dog.
God damn it.
It could have been worse, except for his dog resented it for the rest of his life.
No, you
So-
gotta just hear the story.
All right, so high school I met this girl, and she seemed cool and whatnot. We dated for like at this point a year or whatnot, and it's all right. But what was off about her, besides the fact that she, at this point had beaten me on multiple occasions because of things that I did wrong, didn't hold the door open and didn't do whatever it was. I didn't say hi to her in the morning, stuff like that, stupid shit. And she would beat me for that, which apparently that's my fault.
You
Did
ever
you
hear
ever
back?
like defend yourself? Or
Did
just
I, have I ever hit her back? No. The only thing I ever did that I would ever.
Oh, punch the shit out of her.
The only time
Just wait for it.
because there's two reasons why. Number one, I was raised in the very old school fashion of you never ever have a reason to lay your hands on a woman.
Fuck.
Number
but
two,
sometimes they deserve it.
but that's just how I was raised. Number two is I live in a state where no matter what happens, domestic violence, the man gets arrested. So no, not getting arrested for that.
You mean the United States got it.
Yeah,
So, so one day I'm sitting there and she's, hey, call me, tonight. And I'm like, all right, sure, no problem. I get home and I have like this mountain of homework that I have to do. So I'm like, all right, let me call her after I do the homework. Let me do the homework first, and then I can call her. I have the rest of the night to myself. So about like, I get out at 2 o'clock for school. About 4 o'clock, I'm done with the homework. And I call her a little after that, and I'm like, all right, she doesn't answer. Her grandmother, picked up and says, okay, I'll have her call you back. No problem. Cool. Click. She doesn't call back. Next day.
No.
The next day, I go to my class, and my buddy, first I go to my classroom, and there's a note that says, meet us in the library. And I go to the library where the class is meeting, and I see my friend, as I'm walking up, who is now on the ground, hunched in the fetal position, holding his dick.
Holding what?
His dick.
Holding his
His
dick.
own.
not outside of his pants. It was
Okay.
like
Like he's holding it like,
Still
oh my
put
god,
away.
he's like the
he's
worst.
grabbing his junk.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go up there because friend, and I went, dude, what's wrong? And he looks at me, plain in the eye. He goes, call your girlfriend. And I went, what happened? She's wearing high heels.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
like every guy in the world flinches at that. I went, oh,
Never
God.
be
Everyone's
able to
like,
make
nope.
sperm ever again.
What?
Ah.
So I go
Guys,
up.
Yes.
I go,
Guys.
Wait. 1 second, Brent. Anthony's gonna finish this up, and then you can go.
Right. No problem.
Okay.
so I go up to her, honey, sweetie, schnookums. And she's like, you called me after 4. The backwards Latin is going off in my head. Her head's spinning around. She's fucking vomiting pea soup. It's disturbing. I was scared. I'm like,
Have
okay.
you never seen The Exorcist?
Just screaming at
Oh,
me.
okay,
Take
got
off.
it.
And she goes,
Ruined pea soup for me.
and as she goes off, I'm like, we should break up. What? Nothing. Nothing. She's leaving. And so
It's the definition of crazy.
later on that week, that was like a Wednesday or something like that. I can't remember the exact date, but then Friday that weekend, I'm home by myself and it's getting late, so I'm getting ready. Shut up. In my head.
Awesome.
In my,
Hey, don't be happy he was home by himself. Yeah, he's
Not
telling
you,
a story.
but the fact that you just like couple each other up.
Hey, I'm trying to hear his side of the story.
so
Please, continue.
Yeah, I'm trying to live it.
I go
He's one of
outside.
us.
My dog is outside going to the bathroom for the night, so I'm okay. It's time to go inside so I can go to bed. I call him up and I look over there and I notice something's up with his side. And I'm like, oh, he's rolling something. I gotta wash him now. I look. I don't roll anything. There's a heart on his side, like shaved into his fur, and in the fur, in the middle of the heart, is our initials.
She loves you.
Yeah, literally. And I'm like,
She didn't have a key to his house.
oh my god. And I'm like, lock door, call cops. Got it. So yeah,
She broke in to shave his dog.
broke into my backyard to shave my dog. She never was in the house that I know of.
That you know of.
That I know of, thank God. So the next, couple of years I've moved for obvious reasons. And, I'm going to this high school at this point that, I'm away from a lot of my friends. So one day, the phone rings and I look at my phone and the caller ID has a name that looks so familiar, but
Oh,
because,
don't answer it. Don't
but,
answer it. It's always the killer.
but because of, cocaine, because of cocaine, go, oh,
What?
what's going on, Anthony? Oh, hey, how's it going, Me talking, because, if you talk to me like I know you, I'll start talking to you, because I've always been your best friend. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but please, sorry, I didn't. Oh, it's Katrina. Backwards Latin right in there. My dog, who's in my room, and I guess heard that over the phone, picks his head up and leaves the room. Like, stared at him smiling.
Like, fuck this.
I'm out. I remember this bit.
Fuck this, I'm out.
I fucking remember that bit.
Fuck
I'm out.
you, fuck you.
He was gone. So I'm like, hey, how'd you get this number? How you been? How'd you get this number? How's your family? How'd you get this number? No, seriously, how the fuck did you get this number? And, oh,
Fuck.
Henry gave it to me. Click. Called my friend Henry. Hey, man, what's going on? Why the fuck did you give her my number? She wears high heels to school every day. God. All right, dude, I'm gonna kick your ass later for this, but I gotta call her back. Yeah, you better call her back. Shut up. I remember what happened last time. So I call her back. Hey, what's going on? Not much, just want to see how you've been lately. I'm like, yeah,
Oh, what? What the hell is this shit?
kind of, kind of moved on with my life, since she shaved a dog.
There's really nowhere to go in a relationship after you shave someone's dog.
She's like, I've been too, and whatnot. And I was like, all right, cool, Didn't our restraining order say you couldn't contact me? No, it says that I can't come in contact, can't come in physical contact with you, but I can still call you. I said, oh, glad to know you read it.
There's no way.
Get that fixed. So, it was hard. She's like, I'm sensing some hostility here, Ann. Oh, yeah, I mean, there is a little hostility, I mean, you did used to hit me and you shaved my dog.
Poor dog. I'd be the most pissed off about that.
And she's like, well, I was upset that you weren't listening to me. And don't you think you overreacted just a tiny bit? No. Oh, okay.
You know, the story I want to hear is from the dog's perspective. What did he think about
Oh
all
yeah,
of
that
this?
was. Oh no, that's
Oh
actually
no,
the next
there
part.
is actually a part about the dog, so don't worry about it.
That's coming up.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm sitting there like, look,
Oh, fuck you, Joe.
she's
I'll do what
clear.
I can.
She's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna let you go. I'll be nice about this. I won't contact you again. I won't call you anymore or whatever. You clearly are upset with me still, and I understand. Have a nice one. Well, thank you for being mature. Like, haven't heard from her since. A few years later,
A few years
though,
later.
Actually, before we do that, let me see something really quick. Holly, would you actually mind hosting the call because I realized I'm actually hosting and running the stream.
That's fine.
Okay, one
What just
second.
happened?
One sec.
Where did the game go?
I'm gonna.
Okay, there we go. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. There we go.
Hello.
Much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, Brent? You in here still? There we go. Brent's still in here. Okay, perfect.
Just real quick, if anyone else has Bomberman on Xbox Live, come join us. It's a court of 8 people.
Yep, go for it.
And I gotta join you again.
Yeah, I'm making it right now.
Okay, continue.
everybody back?
Yep.
Apparently the volume is messed up now.
Alright, one second.
Wait a minute.
8 people, internet. 8 people.
Woo.
Okay, that should have... I should have fixed it now. Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Everyone good?
Yep.
How we doing, guys?
Let's
Good.
see how this works out.
Oh shit, it's actually filling up.
It is? What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Invite
shit.
me. Oh shit.
Okay, good. People are saying good. Okay. So, a few years later, after the ex-girlfriend doesn't contact me, I have a friend of mine, the one friend that gave the phone number, who originally got kicked in the balls. I hadn't destroyed him yet. So apparently, we're driving around somewhere, and he stops in the middle of the road because we live in a kind of a small town, and he sees this guy going across the street, and he goes, "Hey, I know him." Honks the horn. "Hey, get in the car. I'll take you blah, 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 blah." And as he's getting in the car, I see this shit. What? You'll see. He's driving. Hey, how's your girl doing? And kind of back to you. Oh, she's doing fine. I said, nice. Glad to hear you're with someone. What's her name? Oh, her name's Katrina. So at that point, it didn't click in my head yet. That's, cocaine.
That's his excuse. Cocaine.
This is really, I was like, that's funny. I had a girlfriend named Katrina at one point. That's pretty cool. Small world. Well, I said, what was the lesson? Oh, Katrina McFadden. Eyes bulge out, backwards pig Latin, going on in my head. I'm like, what? And I'm like, wow, it is a small world. He's like, what? I said, that was my ex. Huh, that's funny. I said, yeah, she dog. And he goes, what? And I told him the story, and he goes, oh, you must have been really upset. I went, really? You're really taking her side on this one? He's like, I mean, she's emotional. I said, no. Emotional is a person that cries at Titanic. This bitch is psycho. This, she's a very strong person. I'm like, has she hit you yet? Has she punched you in the face?
This is a really depressing story.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to ask you.
Well, it gets kind of funnier towards the end of it, actually, because he's like, well, she can get kind of aggressive. I'm like, dude, tell me the sex is good. For you to put up with this shit, she better be, knocking it daily. And he looks at me with the straightest face, and he says, well, we're waiting until marriage to save ourselves. To make it like the greatest night of our lives. And now, at that point, I was in a seatbelt. Car. I managed to be on the floor of this car. I don't know how But I was laughing so hard, I was like,
Yeah, a little bit of lag, I
I get
think.
up and I get up and he goes, what? I went, dude, that girl's been ridden worse than every Mustang in a fucking car lot.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, dude, her name was on the bleachers in the football team. And he looked so sad. And I'm like, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but somebody had to tell you, bro. He's like, well, thank you for at least letting me know. And I'm like, well, I felt bad for the guy, but then, he got out of that real quick. And, since I found out, he's like, oh my God, thank you for saving me. She was a psycho. I said, I know, right? Bitch is kind of crazy. But I've found out through a couple friends that she started going to a therapist and taking medication. So.
Well, good for her.
Good for her.
I hope she
But
gets it
for the
back
rest
on
of
track.
his life, that dog.
Oh my God, the
Before,
dog. Every single day, my dog, since that day, would come up to me in my room, like peek his head in, and look at me and give me the same kind of weird expression that I'd never seen up until this point. I'd had this dog by that point for 4.5 years, and I'd never seen that expression before. And he looks at me like this every day for the rest of his life, which was like 5 more years. And every day for those 5 years, he would look at me, and it almost was as if to say, she shaved me, right? That girl, the girl you brought in, she shaved me.
And then he just shakes his head. I can't believe you let this bitch fucking shave me, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
She fucking shaved me, bro.
she shaved me, bro.
Shaved me, bro. And it would get to the point when he would just kind of come in, look at me real quick, and I would kind of give him this reassuring look, like, yeah, dude, I know, I get it. And he would leave. Like, that's all he needed to hear. Like, she shaved me, bro. No, yeah, I know. Okay, cool. As long as you're aware. It's totally cool. And like it got so fucking it was horrible. Like it made me laugh almost. I was looking at him and he's like, she shaved me. And when I finally introduced my girlfriend to him at the end, towards the end of his life, he comes in, pets. I'm like, and this, I'm like, come here, come meet her.
Oh, you.
He kind of comes over. He's like, looking.
Fucking
Oh,
piece of shit hole on the ground.
this motherfucker is gonna bring me to another fucking like crazy psycho, and then realized that she didn't seem like the psycho type because she gravitated towards the right way.
I don't think she owns any razors.
I think she's okay. I
I
approve
think
of this
she's
one.
I
alright.
think it's most impressive that like she was so pissed off that she went out and bought a razor to shave your dog.
Right?
Dedication. She just stuck with the girl.
To break into your backyard to shave your dog.
She was so dedicated. She was so dedicated. She wanted to be very nice about it, be very careful and precise about it because she didn't nick him. I looked at that. There was no she didn't cut him in any way. She was very careful.
That means that dog stood there and took her.
Yeah,
Like,
sat there while that
I,
happened. Like, what is going on?
Poor guy.
Why don't you love me anymore?
no, see, I thought
Oh,
about that. It's either that my dog sat there and took it and just didn't sit there, or she drugged him.
oh God, conspiracy. I can't take it.